if you are watching this and it is not Thursday probably before 5 o'clock, I don't have much time today, then it's not live anymore. So don't leave comments because I can't see them. I don't know why, but that happens a lot for some reason. I guess it's the way that Facebook makes it look like the live is still live because it's still posted on my page, but go figure. It's a busy day today. Nonstop emails.
They already gave us another Abundant Life donut. We don't need it till Monday, or it doesn't start till Monday, but I'm like, come on.
No, I have to. I'm leaving tonight for Comic-Con.
What's that?
I leave tonight for Comic-Con.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so I won't be here tomorrow.
Oh, God.
When do you leave?
Oh, just whenever. It's like whenever you get a chance. I'm not leaving like sooner.
I wonder why they want another one.
I cannot figure it out. It's like because I was looking at the whole thing. There doesn't seem to be any kind of like any
indication, no kind of.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like a run for. Oh no, it's going to run for like a week and a half supposedly.
So they're just changing it for every 2 weeks now instead of every month.
Yeah, I think so. So I don't know. Because didn't we do it? Wasn't it Monday that we did the last one? Or
yeah, it started Monday. Remember, we had to do it because it was starting Monday. It was like a whole thing.
Do one every week then, which is like okay.
That's a bit much.
But then that one will run a couple. This next one will run a couple weeks. But maybe that's because you're gone. I don't know.
No. I'm only gone tomorrow.
Oh, just tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm recorded tomorrow because I'm going to be at Comic-Con for the weekend, and then I come back Monday. So
okay, yeah, we better it's just whenever you get a chance.
So now I got to write some stupid.
Yeah, just do some bullshit thing. It's only 14 seconds, or 13 seconds. Yeah.
All right. Hey, how much of that did you hear? I should have hit mute. Yeah, I leave tonight for Comic-Con, so I'm recorded tomorrow. I should probably not tell people that. But yeah, today has been one of those days where everything is just trying to get packed, trying to get out the door, because I fly tonight, and oh, so much stuff. Jesus, it's like I didn't delete any emails at all today. Hey, Marlon. Hey, Tim. What's happening? Yeah. Stuff. So much stuff. There was this accident on the bridge today. I'm never not going to be pissed about this. Oh my God. 2 people. I get word of the accident at like quarter till, right? This accident has already happened to the point where it's reportable, or sorry, quarter after, like, so 1:15. 1:15. Yeah, stuff and things for real, dude. Oh yeah. Oh, so you're gonna be part of the mega thing that is Aftershock. I still haven't committed to going yet. I probably have to go, but I still haven't definitely committed to going. God. So anyway, I get word of this accident. It's already reportable at 1:15, right? By the time I'm on the bridge at like 2:45, normally at 2:45, I go straight across the bridge and I'm in the door here by 2:00. But no, these assholes have apparently been standing there with their perfectly working cars. You could tell when you drive by them, there's no damage. These assholes have been standing on the fucking bridge for more than half an hour, waiting for what? Nobody's coming to help you. Get the fuck off the bridge. All you're doing is ruining traffic for the rest of us. And where was Caltrans? Why didn't Caltrans come up and yell at these people for me? That's their job, to yell at people for me, right? Yeah. No concerts at Comic-Con this year. It used to be that there was a Nuclear Blast booth at Comic-Con every year. But Gerardo, who spearheaded the Nuclear Blast Comic-Con initiative, is no longer with Nuclear Blast. He's now with Reigning Phoenix Music. And he still has a Comic-Con presence, but so far, I don't think any of the Reigning Phoenix Music bands are playing in San Diego this weekend like we have had in the past. So like in the past, like I've seen Slayer at Comic-Con, I've seen Exodus at Comic-Con, I've seen Ministry at Comic-Con. There's always been like a show along with the convention, but not this year. And of course not last year because pandemic, strike. Oh my God. It was bad enough that it was like a post-pandemic Comic-Con last year, but then to have the Actors Guild and everybody striking right after. Sorry. Getting a text from one of my other bosses. Well, hey, Scott. How you doing, man? Hey, Justine. Hey, Mike. Yeah, right? You cannot fix that kind of stupid. Like, dude, it's not like I mean, why are you standing there for a half an hour? And they were still there when I drove by. Like, I almost rolled down my window to yell at them. Like, get off the fucking bridge, you idiots. Like, makes me want to, I almost wanted to hit them. I really did, but they were standing safely off to the side in between their two vehicles. I couldn't reach them. I tried. I thought about it. I didn't try, but I thought about it. I thought about trying. Does that make sense? I was like, how can I teach these assholes a lesson? Sorry, I need to look up my flight times. There we go. So did you hear, I got a text this morning that Southwest is going to change their open seating to like paid seating, and they're going to be charging people now extra to have specific seats or whatever. Dicks. Ugh, yeah. Okay. Slayer is getting a $200,000 flat fee. No, they're not. They're getting more than that. There's no way there's no way they're coming out of retirement for $200,000. Sure, I can play the Doobie Brothers. Who's going to Aftershock? Everybody, apparently. It's gonna be one of those things. Sorry, yes, I am excited for Comic-Con. You saw Comic-Con on the news 50 years later? What? Have I missed a thing? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of bands on the bill and that Danny is ruthless, and I think he's paying Slayer more than that. I don't think Slayer is coming out of retirement and doing 3 festival dates for only $200,000. Hey Gabe, what's happening? Hey Philip. How was the San Francisco accident bridge? It sucked. The last show Danny did with Slayer was probably 7 years ago or more, because Slayer did a farewell tour for 2 or 3 years before the pandemic. But cool. You enjoy pretending you know things. I'll ask Carrie when I see him next month. Oh, I was not in an accident, Justin. You don't have to worry about that. That wasn't me. Oh, you were coming on in the airline having assigned seating after 50 years. Yeah. They're going to start charging people. I think that they tried to make money with that whole priority seating thing. They were really pushing that priority seating thing too. Like I was getting all these like upgrade to early seating, upgrade to positions A1 through 15 or whatever it was. I was getting hit hard on that every time I flew, even on flights with like 50 people. The last time I flew, I was looking around and I'm looking at the people next to me and I'm like, we're the B group? Where's the A group? There was no A1 through 50 group. It was like they just skipped it because they didn't give anybody those numbers or something. And I looked around and I was like, nobody bought the upgraded because this flight's like empty. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think that they've decided they're not making enough money in their seating strategy and they need to make more. So now they're going to be doing that and charging. For me, I really only fly Southwest on short hops on the West Coast. And I don't care. As long as I get a cheap flight and I'm only sitting there for like 60 to 90 minutes, okay, I'll sit in a middle seat. I don't give a shit. I'm not paying extra to sit someplace specific. I'm only doing that if I'm going cross country. And if I'm going cross country, I'm going direct. So that if I am paying to sit, I'm not paying to sit in every leg of the trip. PJ, you are not. You have nothing to do with this. I don't know why you think you're going to be working here. It's not a thing, bro. Not a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna end early today too, by the way. So like way early because I have 8,000 things to do before I leave. And I've already like remembered 4 things that I've forgotten. I forgot to grab extra cash because that always comes in handy when you travel. So now I'm going to be traveling with like $5. What do I have? $9. At least I have tip money. And I am checking a bag, so I could actually travel with just like a carry-on if I really wanted to for Comic-Con, but I'll pack a whole suitcase so that I have room to buy stuff in case there's anything cool at Comic-Con to buy. Thanks. Yeah, check out my mostly it'll be on Instagram. Although to be honest, I did just download meta scheduling for Facebook on my phone. So I might actually be able to schedule from my phone without having to download the Facebook app to my phone. So that might be helpful. That'll be nice. But yeah, it's funny. I need to make more lists so that I can get more things done. But then also I make the lists and then I forget where they are or I don't check them. And then I find them later and I'm all, oh, there's all those things I was supposed to do. One time, this is embarrassing. I went to fucking Costco and in my head, I remembered everything that's usually on my Costco list. And I went through and I bought all the stuff. And then I got home and I already had like half that stuff. Costco levels of stuff. So, when the next pandemic happens, I don't have to worry about shit. Yep. Go figure. I mean, it's Costco, right? So you're already, for me, I'm already not running out of anything. Bob, why are you going to be here telling people what you think everybody's getting paid? I mean, feel free to link to those receipts. Go ahead. Post the links. Or, tag somebody who actually has the information. Did I accidentally take a 300 milligram gummy from Wolf? No, but if I had, I would be in a coma now. Still, from that Costco shopping trip 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Oy. I don't know how that dude can take that much. Although, to be honest. Oh, cool. Bob, you have the contracts? Yeah, just upload them. Scan them and upload them. Can't wait to see them. The funny thing is we haven't seen Wolf lately, right? Remember how we used to see that dude like every day? And now we've seen him like once every month. Right, Tim? I know, right? Tim, meet Bob. Bob likes to pop on and pretend he knows stuff because he occasionally has access to some stuff. But I'm just assuming that whatever contracts he has from Louder Than Life, he's come across in a way that he's not supposed to have them. And he's out here bragging on the information like somebody who's going to get his ass kicked for doing it. But he's got this weird obsession with like trying to one-up me industry-wise. You know those guys, right? Jimmy, hey, brother, welcome. I have questions for you. What the fuck is going on with the Omni? Because everybody's coming to me asking about it. And I'm like, how the fuck should I know? But it's good to see you. Really good to see you. PJ, did you just say, hey, Lisa? I don't see Lisa. Can you see who's logged on? Because I can't see who's logged on. I can only see who comments. Standing by, Mr. Arsenault. Happy to hear it. Yeah, that'd be great because I would love to have that information just personally and professionally. So let me know what I can say and what I can't say. Because people keep asking me and I just have to sit here and speculate. Hey, Justine, my Instagram is Nikki Blakk 666, NIKKIBLAKK 666. It says Lisa's watching. Hi, Lisa. Love you. You're talking about Cornette, right? Not random Lisas. There she is. Oh, so you can see who's watching. I can't see who's watching. I can only see numbers, and then I can see comments. I can see the names next to the comments, but that's about it. Wait, Thomas, what are you talking about? Oh, thank gods we beat the Dodgers. I was worried we were gonna get swept. What a nightmare. Oh, it's a doubleheader? Oh, it was a doubleheader. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, this was yesterday. We beat the Dodgers yesterday. Oh, what time did that happen? Oh, 10 p.m. I was not paying attention to my phone at 10 p.m. Tom Tucker, what the French toast is up with you, brother? Ah! I don't know, PJ. Maybe it is only that. Justin, you're funny. That was good. That was really good. Yeah, that's all actually I can see 17 people, but I'm also looking across all platforms. So all it tells me is numbers. And it says 14 on Facebook, 1 on Zoom, not Zoom, 1 on Twitch, and 2 on YouTube. You always feel like somebody's watching you? I always feel like somebody's watching me, so that's why I might as well embrace it. Hey Kevin, thanks. Appreciate that. Cornette, are you singing? Are you singing that line right now? Oh, Justine, you shouldn't need a request to follow me on Instagram. I'm my page is public. So you all you have to do is click follow and it should let you follow. You don't need to request. If you had to request, it might not be me. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Justine, you may want to double check. I think you got the wrong I think you got the wrong page. Mine looks like this. So yeah, I'll probably post most of the stuff from Comic-Con on Instagram this week, just because it's the easiest platform. But I do have a TikTok, and I have many other things. I have a Snapchat that I don't use. I knew you were singing it. Hey, Pootie. Thanks. You have a fun weekend too, man. Oh my God, wait. Chip Carr and Kevin Carr aren't related. You guys just have the same last name and you just met in a chat on my live feed. What are the odds? What if you guys were related? That would be super weird, right? I mean, Cornette knows that. Oh, the kitties are good. Good. They're gonna miss me this weekend though. Cornette knows this, right? We have a friend who did the like ancestry thing and found out that another one of our friends is actually her cousin. And they've known each other for like fucking 30 years. And now they're cousins. Why are you talking smack about beating the Doyas? The Giants are 13 games back. I wasn't talking smack, PJ. Go fuck yourself. What I said was, thank God we didn't get swept, because I thought we were going to get swept, because after that first game, it looked like we were going for a sweep. But then we didn't. We won the last 2 games. So that just happened. I wasn't talking smack. I was just making the observation. I could talk smack. You want me to? Because I tell you, I'm in a mood today. Am I going to NAM? No, I hate NAM. Hey, Charlie, what's up? I haven't seen you all week. How you doing? Hey, Eddie. He's your uncle, Dad. I haven't been to NAM in years. Has anybody here been to NAM since pre-pandemic? Since way pre-pandemic? Work is making you work. That's rude. Is it work making you work or is it your work making you work? Yeah, I don't think I've been to NAM since I saw you at NAM in 2018. Maybe I went in 2019. Cornette, have you been to NAM? Right, Tim? I mean, honestly, NAM is probably like NAM was already a hotbed of STDs. Now it's a hotbed of COVID. Emphasis on hotbed. I mean, hey, Melissa. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Liz and Tio are going to NAM. Oh, the jobby job. Nah. Well, I guess that's fair, Charlie. I mean, they are your bosses. I always say that to people around here. I'm like, you're not the boss of me. And then every once in a while I say it to somebody who is in charge. And I'm like, well, I mean, you are, but you're not. Scabies. Jesus. I meant shit you could cure with fucking penicillin. Who's getting scabies at fucking NAM? You know where you get scabies is a dead show. Because once in my life I've had scabies and I got it at a fucking dead show because some fucking deadhead lent me their jacket. I was working in the parking lot at Shoreline and I didn't have a jacket. Well, I had a jacket because I was working and then I turned the jacket in after work and we were hanging out after at the show and some hippie lent me a jacket. And then like 4 days later, I was scratching my skin off like I thought I was going to die. And I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, you have scabies. And I was like, what? And my mom was like, you whore. And I was like, wait, what? No, I don't even have a boyfriend right now. What are you talking about? And he's like, no, she doesn't have it down there yet, but it's spreading because she won't stop scratching it. But it started on my arms. And it was because I fucking borrowed that hippie's dirty fucking jacket. Ugh. Thanks for reminding me of that terrible experience. Hey, speaking of the boss. Aha! Hey, Shasta. What's happening, lady? We are getting close to PJ's favorite time, which is caller 9 time. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Charlie. NAM has not been good for gear for a long time. And it used to be in 2012, 2013. I got fully geared up with my home studio at NAM. I got that Focusrite Scarlett box that still works great today. And I got an Audio Technica microphone. And honestly, I'm like so old school that if it's not broke, I'm not fixing it. So I still use all that stuff that I got at NAM in 2012. I'm probably the worst person ever because I never upgrade anything until I absolutely have to. Hi, Kyle. How are you doing? Who've I missed? Have I missed anybody? A pop-up notice that your request is pending. Some accounts prefer to manually review followers. I think they've made a mistake, Justine. I don't think at all that there is a requirement for that, but let me just double check. Anybody else get weird notifications when people try to follow people on Aw, look, Bill Ward just said, speaking of Instagram, Bill Ward just said, hey, Bill Ward checking in regarding all the updates on possible Sabbath show in England. I'm in for playing some of everyone's old favorites. Love playing them then. I'd love to play one last time. I'm not going to talk about my health publicly, except to say every day I'm pretty good for 76 years old. I'm actively musically every day, and I have a very busy and gratifying life. Love you all the fucking time, Bill. That's not a no, but that does make it sound like if there's going to be a Sabbath reunion, it's going to be like in Birmingham and the guys are going to play like a couple of songs like Tony and Ozzy did for that the games. Was it the Invictus Games? No, it was there was a gaming event that was not soccer and I can't remember what it was called, but it was in Birmingham that year and they played. You canceled your NAM membership? I didn't. Yeah, I always went on a borrowed membership. So honestly, to be fair, that was not mine. we're going to have to take a break here because there's a contest coming and it's coming up fast. If anybody's listening on the Bone app or at 1077thebone.com. Scabies was invented at Gilman. You tried to go to a dead show, but you were so grossed out you sold your tickets for a sack of shrooms. Well, then you had the exact same experience, but much cleaner. My page comes up fine, so you're probably good. Okay, maybe Instagram thought you were a bot, Justine, and it like held you for a minute, but it didn't tell me about it. Hey, Mike, it's going good. It's been a little bit hectic, but good. Oh wait, okay. Hold on. I need to turn up something here. Aha! It's contest time. The cue to call is a happening. Right. It's a fan fest now. It's like the old Foundations Forum. Remember how Foundations Forum started out as like an industry convention and then it became like a fan fest. And now nobody wants to go. B. Hobbs, you're late on that one. We were just talking about Southwest like half an hour ago. But yeah, for me, I don't care. I only take Southwest on short flights. And so I don't care if I sit in the middle seat, but if I fly across country, then I'm definitely paying for a seat. So I'll pay Southwest if I end up on a Southwest flight, or I'll pay whomever for a seat guaranteed. Kevin, you got the Scarlet box? Yeah, those Scarlets are fucking great. They are just such little workhorses, and I've never had a problem with mine. Knock wood. The only issue I have with mine now is that I have to get dongles for it because the connectors are so old. That my Mac, my laptops, I've been through probably 4 or 5 laptops since I'm basically waiting for the streaming to catch up on the queue to call. That's why I'm sitting here keeping an eye on everything. But I've probably been through 4 Apple Mac laptops since I got that Focusrite in like 2012. That still works just fine. All right. PJ, you ready? Hi, Jacob. Hey, Kyle. You just got home from your radio show? Where's your radio show? Do tell. Share with the class. Oh, PJ, you're funny. Okay, here we go. You ready? Dun, dun, dun. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 1. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 2. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 3. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 4. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 5. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 6. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 7. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 8. Hi, it's the Bone, your caller 9. Sorry, dude. Oh. I know. So close. That was caller 9 for you, brah. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 10. That is gonna be the winner. Dun, 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 dun. Does anybody want to pick a number between 1 and 10? Nope. Okay, fine. 7. All right, there you go. Boom. Hi, it's the Bone. Who's this?
This is Steve.
This is Nikki. Who did you think it was going to be?
I'm Rod.
Who did you think answered the phone? Well, first I got to ask you a very important question. Have you won anything from the Bone in the last 30 days?
What's that? You're breaking up and I took you off with the if I call her 10?
You might be. Have you won anything from the Bone in the last 30 days?
No, it's been longer than 30 days.
All right. What's your last name? You said Steve, right?
Rufo. R-U-F-O. Awesome. All
right. Okay, Steve, is your email address All right. And you are correct. You are in the clear. You haven't won anything since April. Congratulations, Steve. You are caller 10. You've got a pair of tickets to see Journey, Def Leppard, and the Steve Miller Band at Oracle Park on August 28th. The tickets are going to be emailed to you. So keep an eye on that email address. Keep an eye on your spam filter. You've won stuff before, so you know how it goes, right? You open the email, click the link inside to accept the tickets.
Yep, I know exactly.
All right. You also are qualified for the grand prize, which is a trip to LA to see the Def Leppard Journey Steve Miller Band show again. If you win that, we will give you a call next week and let you know.
That's what I want. I want that trip, Nikki. I want that trip.
Okay. Well, I mean, bird in the hand, brother. Bird in the hand.
I'm sorry?
I said bird in the hand. You know, be happy with the one you got.
Amen. I appreciate it. I've been good to me the last 2 months. It's all been good. I've been lucky. I appreciate it.
Excellent. I'm happy to hear it, Steven. Thanks for listening, man.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for answering my call. You have a fantastic day.
You too, Steve. Take care.
Take care. You too. Bye.
Cheers. Oh, now he gets happy. Oh my God. Okay. Where did I leave off? Dun, dun, dun. They're going to play close to a hospital, Black Sabbath. Well, let's just say I'm sure medical staff will be on hand either way if they play. But do you know what's weird is that the Osbournes keep saying they're going to move to England and then they keep not moving to England. So I don't know. PJ hiring interns already. Jesus. Cornette, you take a lot of vacations and I like that about you. Hey, Dan. Welcome back. Yeah, Facebook got fat fast, right? I think people just pop in and pop out, which is fine. Everybody's welcome to swing through. You just helped Cal Fire make 20 burgers and BLTs. Fun. Yeah, you know, I think I jinxed it. I was just saying last week how fire season hasn't been dire like in years past, but it still is very much a thing. Oh, I need to do this. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Sorry, folks. I got to move some things around. 420's coming up. We got to be ready for that shit, right? Oh, that's perfect timing. If you're new here, you're not going to understand how excited I get when shit times out perfectly. It's weird, but it's my thing. All right, let's see. Huh. Do I have that in the wrong spot? I do. Oops, a daisy. Good thing we noticed that. That goes over here. Okay. Oh, at Cheeker? Cheeker. At Chico? Oh, you were was that you that was mentioning the fires up there yesterday or the day before? It was like Butte County is where the fires have been hitting pretty badly. Mr. Deadly Protocol been subbed ever since you. Oh, you've been subscribed ever since I interviewed Municipal Waste. That's so long ago. Thank you. Welcome back. Dongles. I have so many cables, honestly. I need to get rid of my cables. I have too many cables. I have a bunch of bad cables, actually. I need to test them out and get rid of the bad ones. Small town in Minnesota. OM afternoons. Aw. Are you OM afternoons, part-time sales, and still working another job on the weekends? Because small market radio. Brutal. I still work concerts. So I feel you on that. Oof. Yeah, I have family up in Orland, and I think they're doing okay too. Charlie, you're funny. Ask someone if they've had scabies. It's a little personal, don't you think? Well, you can swear people lie, and they do try sometimes, but for the most part, I think the ones that would lie about it know that we have it documented. So that's not a first date question. Have you had scabies? Reasons I don't date. Nobody wants to talk to me. I've had scabies. It was the day. I don't even like the Grateful Dead. Stupid deadheads. You should take your wife to the Def Leppard show. Well, if your wife changes her mind, doesn't want to go, then you just take one of the kids instead, right? How hard is that to do? Let's see. Where are we? Ah, that's where we are. 1077 The Bone with George Thorogood and Bad to the Bone. It's kind of like our theme song around here. I'm Nikki Blakk, and we are celebrating Lamont and Tonelli's 35 years in the Bay. I remember being with Lamont and Tonelli on KSJO back in like 2002, 2003, and then they left and came to 1077 The Bone, which means this is like their 25th year on 1077 The Bone, right? Or 20th? Don't make me do math. It's not my strong suit. But we are celebrating with Stone Temple Pilots live in Our Lady Peace at the Toyota Pavilion in Concord on Friday night, August 16th. Tickets are on sale now at livenation.com. Hi, it's the bone.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I'm calling for the ticket.
Hey, sorry, that was a good 10 minutes ago. Just to give you the heads up, if you're trying to win stuff from during my shift on 107.7 The Bone, what I do is I give the cue to call, and then I wait for about a minute before I open the phone line so that the streaming and the app can catch up. And then I take 10 calls and I'm out. So if you haven't won after if you haven't gotten answered after about 5 minutes, you can probably hang it up.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you for that.
You got it. Good luck. Next chance is happening in the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
No problem. Cheers.
Bye. Bye.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thanks, Dan. That was nice. Has Lisa had Sam's chowder? That's a personal question to ask whether or not a woman's had a man's chowder. Sorry, PJ, you walked right into that. Did Jimmy Arsenault run away? Did he like pop in and I hit him with Omni questions and he was like, and he pieced? He was like, nope, not doing that. No, Kyle, these are Monster products. Did I mention earlier how I would get stuff at the NAMM convention and then keep it forever? So these are Monster headphones from back when. Remember back when Monster, when Beats happened, Monster made all the beats. And then Monster was like, oh my God, we're making all these headphones and they're selling like hotcakes. Why don't we make headphones? Because they're the same as the Beats. They'll sell as well as the Beats, right? Nope. Dr. Dre branded that shit. And Tommy Mottola, right? My brain right now is going Tony Iommi, Tommy Mottola, Tony Iommi, Tommy Mottola. But yeah, the Beats branding was so strong that it didn't matter that Monster had like super high quality headphones as well. They did not do as well. But during that time, I was endorsed by Monster and I got a bunch of Monster headphones in the process and I still use them because they still work great. And if I could tell you how many times I have literally dropped these things on the floor from a good height. Yeah. Even recently, I have dropped them a lot and they're still working great. But I don't think Monster makes the headphones anymore. I don't know if they're making anything anymore besides the cables. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody there. They reduced their NAMM presence years before the pandemic as well. Oh, PJ, admit it. You're just all exhausted after the excitement of Caller 9 time. We know it. Oh, thanks for coming in, Justine. Yeah, you'll see it all on Instagram. Appreciate it. Yes, everything has to happen on time. Job 1. Job 2. Sorry. Hey, Brett. Hey, Mike. Oh, thanks for coming in. Hey, Mike Murphy, what's up, dude? You are live. I am live, but the comments, I'm a little behind on the comments. So if you're still listening, I just got to your comment just now and I'm kind of scrolling. Oh, here's your other comment. I just want to say I love you and I keep up the good work. Thanks, Mike. Love you too. I was following you on TikTok, but then I saw that all your TikToks were the same as your Instagrams and your Facebooks. And then I unfollowed you on TikTok because I had seen everything 3 times already. So it's not that I love you less. It's just that I hate TikTok. Oh, Joe, did you get the Monster from when Kyle asked about the headphones? I actually just got Kevin, I just got a news alert that they arrested somebody for that fire. They said he pushed a burning car into a ravine, which is like the dumbest. That's the one thing dumber than 2 people standing on the Bay Bridge for half an hour to exchange information when their cars look perfectly drivable. Assholes. Oh, really? Oh, God. I did not know it was that bad in Chico. I'm sorry. Hey, Stevie. Charlie, I want to talk to you about making shirts. I keep coming up with t-shirt ideas, and I'm going to just start sending them to you. Yeah, 35 years at L&T in San Francisco. We miss Sully, too. We loved him. Still love him. He's just gone from us. Your kids aren't into rock, PJ? What did you do wrong raising them? Is that the same monster that Candlestick Park was named after? Yes. Yes, it is the same monster. And then I think there's another monster park, isn't there? That's not this monster. It's like some job site or something. Sip. Hey, darling. Are you back? Have you landed safely? Thanks to you, we were talking about Southwest earlier. You're back. Yay. Are you across town? 2 days later. Stupid crowd strike. I would have come over last night for martinis immediately because it's been a week. Kyle, you love SF. Yes, me too. You saw Sammy at Sweetwater? Nice. How'd I miss that gig? Thanks for coming through, Charlie. Good to see you. I'll see you hopefully. Well, shit. Sip, when am I in Vegas again next? Do I have another Vegas trip this year? I'll have to see you on Twitch. Oh, but I did see you on TikTok. I've been watching you play video games on TikTok, and that was cool. Because I hate TikTok. So whenever I see somebody I know on TikTok and I can actually like relate to the content, it makes TikTok bearable. PJ, you have an idea for Nikki Blakk Metal Zone shirts. Did you tell it already? No, you didn't tell me your idea for Nikki Blakk Metal Zone shirts. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, you're not in the city. You're in Vegas. Oh, okay. Well, when am I in Vegas next? Do tell. Hey, John. How are you today? Oh, PJ, you saw the planes in San Jose today? So maybe you don't need glasses? You just needed some eye drops or something? Maybe you were just having allergies? Now, forgive me for not knowing where the fuck St. George, Utah is, but was that a hop of a flight or was that a drive to Vegas? And did you have ski slopes there? Just curious. Eloy, what's happening, man? Let's see. So Eloy, I'm live on like YouTube and Twitch and Facebook seems to be where most of the comments are right now. So if you're feeling lonely, you can pop over to Facebook for more comment interaction, or you can hang out and talk to me on YouTube. But I haven't seen a lot of people on the YouTube. Let me just double check. I can't actually go to eat. Oh yeah, you know what? You just missed. Justine just pieced out too. Oh, you're in Facebook jail. What did you do? Facebook jail. It's still a thing. You know what? I got a very stern warning from Facebook because I accidentally had some music. I had the speakers up from the station. I didn't even have the speakers up. I just didn't have the microphone on, and I thought I had the microphone on, and so music came out of the Q speakers, and my Mac picked it up, and sure enough, Facebook was very angry with me, warning me that I could be penalized or whatever it was. 90 minutes north of Vegas. Oh, so it's drivable. October 16th, Judas Priest. Oh, I think I booked that flight. I think I did book that flight, but I have to see if there's like vacation shenanigans. Is Shasta still here? Shasta was here for a minute. I got to see if there's vacation time left at that point. But I think I did the flight just in case, like a pop in, pop out flight. Let's see. Sorry. It's my other boss at the Fillmore texting me. Aw. Yeah, and I would rather see Rob in Vegas than Aftershock. I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with the Aftershock nightmare. My friend Tim, did you meet Tim when he was with Queensryche? Tim Harding? He was in here a minute ago. I don't know if he's still here, but he's coming to Aftershock with somebody. Yeah, let me just let me open that Southwest app and make sure I'm not full of shit and double check that I did book flights. Let's see. October 15th. It thinks I want to manage my flight tonight. So Amy just texted me and said that USA Today is doing a story at the Fillmore on Monday, and would I like to come and do the Fillmore part of the story that they're doing on like Thrash? And I'm not back in time. But she says she's gonna talk to the guy and see if he wants to talk to me anyway for the story. And I'll try and see if I can get standby out of San Diego early, but I mean, it's post Comic-Con, so I think everybody will be trying to get out early and, because everybody tries to get out on Sunday, and if they don't get out early on Sunday, they try to get out early on Monday, and it's so. Oh, yeah. Go cancel that flight. Love you. Hug Brucey for me, and I'll talk to you soon. I can't figure out, the app is not showing me my trips, my upcoming trips. Why is the Southwest app being so irritable right now? Oh, view account. There we go. View account. Past flight. Upcoming flights. Where's upcoming flights? My trips. Jesus, why was that so hard to find? Don't you dare pull up the trip I know I'm taking tonight. Of course it did. Upcoming trips. Yeah, I see it now. Las Vegas, October 16th to 17th. So I did book a flight just in case. Oh God. And the return flight is at 6:00 in the morning. I'm going to miss that one. Although, to be fair, the last time I was in Vegas, I had a flight leaving at, not even kidding you, 5:25 in the morning or something. And I woke up at 4 a.m. and made it to the airport and got on the flight and everything. And then I landed in Oakland and then got home and went back to bed. I got up at 4 a.m. in Vegas, and I was at home back in bed before 8 a.m. that day. And then I was up again at 11 a.m. to come back to work. Is everybody enjoying your 420 Floyd right now on 107.7 The Bone? Whoops, that doesn't go there. That's going here. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That's it.
Oh, so we're gonna, yeah.
Sorry, I totally spaced it. Yeah, I'll be right there. I have to go read for a commercial. Hey, John, what's happening? How are you doing today? And I do have to tap out early today, so probably like in the next 15, 20 minutes so that I can get a bunch of stuff done before I go to Comic-Con. Because Comic-Con! Where's that thing I was just looking at? Mr. Bill Ward. There it is. "107.7 The Bone" with Black Sabbath and Iron Man. I'm Nikki Blakk, and there have been so many hot rumors about Black Sabbath playing one last show in England somewhere, probably Birmingham, their hometown where they started. Geezer Butler most recently has been talking about that the most. He says that he and Ozzy are talking about it almost every day. Tony Iommi has kind of shrugged and been like, I don't know if the lads are doing it, I'll do it kind of thing. And Bill Ward just checked in today on Instagram saying that he is also very much do it, and that he's not going to talk publicly about his health, but that he is in good enough shape to be playing a few songs with the guys and very much would like to do so. So we might see Black Sabbath live again. Hugo, how you doing, man? What's going on, brother? I haven't seen you for a minute. Well, I'm glad you like the app, Jacob. I hope it's working well for you. It's not like crashing or anything. It's a solid app. I have to go read a commercial next door. So I will be right back. I went over there to do the commercial and he's not there. And I was like, oh, maybe he went to the bathroom. And I was like, well, I have to also go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and washed my hands and came back in and he's still not there. So I guess that'll give me a chance to write the commercial that I'm supposed to read instead of just making it up on the spot. Let's see. Where are we time-wise here? Ooh, that is right on time. Gotta love that. That's not so much. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to move. But now it's perfectly on time now that I've moved it. Did I miss anything? Nope. We're good. Okay. Oh, that light is super annoying though, isn't it? Wait, is it this one? Is that better? Slightly less irritating. These lights are like the best worst thing ever. All right, let's see. I got to move this over. I got to move what? Oh, that one. Sorry, Kansas. That is not going to work there. Let's go there. That works. And then you can go there. Oh, there you go. That's just perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I had that weird halo effect, right? I should start pretending I'm doing seances, right? Start out like this, be like, "Are there any spirits in the room with us today? Any spirits at all feel like they need to be heard? Oh, look, I'm psychic. Donate now." Of the plethora of rock stars I have interviewed or encountered, which one knows foreign languages? You heard on the Metallica report that Metallica's songs are in different languages. Um, I have not done any interviews in other languages, but I have interviewed many foreign language speakers. I have interviewed Nergal from Behemoth. He speaks Polish. I interviewed, I can't remember his name, but he's in Betraying the Martyrs. He speaks French. I interviewed Fred Leclerc from Dragon Force and now Creator. He speaks French. I've interviewed a lot of multilingual people, but not in that language because I only speak English. So it gets super awkward. Who else did I interview? What's Eric from what's the name of the black metal band that threw meat on people? Fucking remember. They played the DNA Lounge. I'm blanking on his name. He's not American. I've interviewed a ton of people that are not American and speak multiple languages. You would have to flip through my YouTube. You're on the YouTube right now. Flip through. You'll see a lot of people that are not American on there. Like a lot. Oh, that's where this goes, right there. Okay. And then I'm going to need one here as well. There you go. That makes more sense. Ugh. Of course. Um, okay, where was I? Oh, yes, my psychic. Yeah. I was reading Barbara Streisand's autobiography. And as much as I think she's a badass, she also has like seance. She also has this like seance story in her book. She's had like some occult. She's had some brushes with the occult, and she 100% believes that like spirits were talking to her. And I'm like, I'm with you on everything except for that. I'm not saying I don't believe that there are like otherworldly forces that could be communicating. I just have never seen a psychic that really made me question anything. Most of the time, they just give me some vague sort of, oh, um, mostly it's just some vague shit that would fit to anybody, right? With my personality type. Oh, thanks, PJ. If I need bail money, thank you. Did you know that your AAA card, if you have AAA, if you have the AAA roadside card, the AAA card is worth a $200 bail bond. I'll tell you one day the story about how we found that out the hard way. Hey, Sherry. Oh, that's okay. Oh, really? I didn't even know they did one. That's cool. I wonder why they don't anymore. But, yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm doing this on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, so you could pop in on any one of those. I only say that because a lot of times people tell me that Facebook has a bit of a latency or kind of a delay, or they get, what's the thing I'm trying to think of? Screen freezing. Yeah, so I hear complaints of that on Facebook, but not so much on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, it was before COVID. Huh. Still, I wonder why they don't do it again, because that would be cool, right? Um, I need to do a thing. It's the Bay Area's own Journey on the Rock of the Bay. I'm Nikki Blakk, and Journey are going to be with Def Leppard and the Steve Miller Band at Oracle Park on August 28th. Those tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. 1077 The Bone is giving them away 3 times a day all week long. Oh, wait, the week's almost over. That means you've only got 3 chances left. And one of them is happening in 8 a.m. hour tomorrow. Another one is happening in the 11 a.m. hour tomorrow. And your last chance to win is happening in the 3 p.m. hour tomorrow on 1077 The Bone. All right, I'm going to go see if Dude is back for me to read this commercial. I'll be BRB. Oh, if you have any questions for me that I can answer when I get back, let me know. You're not on the other social media things. Your kids say you're old school. Aw. I mean, YouTube, though? Everybody's on YouTube, right? Right? All right. Turns out he was feeding the meter. That's why I couldn't find him before. Hey, Tracy, what's happening, girl? How you done? Break time's over. Hi, Peter. I had to go read a commercial next door. My break from 20 minutes ago after Sabbath just came over Alexa. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Alexa, just now. The Sabbath break? It was 6 minutes ago. There's a 6-minute delay on Alexa? Jesus. That's actually a little concerning. I mean, for people who like want to win contests and stuff, right? I mean, I give it like a minute, you know, in Minnesota. Is it the time difference? There's a 6-minute delay because of the time difference. You lose a minute per time zone. You're hearing Journey now. Oh wait, no, I'm hearing Journey now. Or am I hearing Journey now? Let me see. Yeah, I'm hearing Journey now. There's a little bit of a delay on the Facebook as well, but I don't think it's so much. Oh, Tracy, did I tell you we finally got the 5 people talking at once in the chat? Hang on a second. Hi, it's Will. Yeah, what's up? I'm sorry. Wait. Slow your roll. You just had a conversation with somebody else, right? I wasn't supposed to catch whatever you just said because I caught none of that. Uh-huh.
Like you answer the phone with 10 calls pretty fast, or I keep calling. It's busy, and then all of a sudden it starts ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, and it goes back to busyness. So how does that work? I just want to know how that works.
So how that works is the cue to call happens and I blank out the phone lines. So no one can get through. And then I wait for about a minute so that the streaming and the app have a chance to catch up and so that everybody's heard the cue to call at the same time. Then I open the phone lines. And once the phone lines are opened, then everyone can call in and I take 10 calls and then I've got my winner and I'm done. So yeah, so I tell people, listen for the cue to call over and over and over for like 5 minutes. But if you haven't gotten through in about 5 minutes, then you could probably hang it up.
So once you say call now, wait a minute, right? Wait a minute.
Well, I wait a minute because when I say call now, there's a delay from my studio to the radio, and then there's a little bit further delay from the radio to the app, and then a little bit further delay from the app to the live stream. So when I say there's a delay, you don't pay attention to that delay. I'm accommodating the delay. Hi. Yeah, I do my best. I try to make it fair for everybody.
Okay, now we know. I always wondered how thank you.
You got it. Have a good one.
You too, bye.
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 Amal, is there something sticking up back here? Yep, it was. I think I got it. Okay. I just did that while I was watching Twitch. So there was like a delay from what I was doing, from what I was seeing, and it was very confusing. Let's see. Twitch was telling me I had to get like however many I had to get 5 people talking at once, and then it was like, "You did it! You got, like, 7 people talking at once." And I was like, "Cool, now what?" And then it was like, "Nothing. Nothing, it means nothing to you. You still need to get 50 followers." So now I'm like, "How do I get 50 followers on Twitch?" I don't understand. Twitch confuses me so much. But anyway. Oh, pulling weeds is the worst. I am so sick and tired of pulling weeds that now I go out there with, like, a big spade, and I just dig all of the ground up in a big row, and then I go through and pull the weeds out of it because 'Cause I'm tired of trying to yank them out. Plus, I've got the, ooh, where is that thing? I got the repetitive motion injury, so it does not like when I do weeds at all. Hey, Kyle, I don't think it's super delayed, but it's definitely some delayed. Hey, Bryn, what's going on? Happy to see you here. What are you working on these days? I forget what Kat told me you were on last, but every time she tells me you're doing something, it sounds like something really interesting and fascinating. And I'm always like, really? Tell me more. And she's like, I don't know. It's a thing that Bryn's doing. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I was gonna try and hang out with her last weekend, but I was pulling weeds. And oh my God, trying to get the house in shape, which is a never ending. How do people with nice houses have nice houses? Like, do they have jobs? Do they have house cleaners? Is that how that works? I might just have to get a house cleaner, but then I'll have to get a third job to pay for the house cleaner. Uh, what? You moved? Was that on your Instagram? Because I see your Instagram more than I see anything else. And I do not, I'll be honest, I do not remember seeing that you moved. Where'd you go? Congratulations. I hope it's a good move for you. Oh, I forgot to pay for my airport parking. It was on Instagram. Oh my God, you moved to Oklahoma on purpose? Is it family? It's family, huh? That's a nobody moves to Oklahoma unless there's like a family issue. And now you're in Dallas. Holy crackers. I had no idea. How's Dallas? I picture Dallas as like LA with cowboy hats. I haven't been to Dallas for a long time. And when I was in Dallas, it was mostly just to go through the airport. One time I drove through. Well, go around. You don't drive through Dallas, you drive around Dallas. What do I think about the latest Megadeth album? Funny story. I don't care. Um, I mean, Dave and I have beef, but because Dave is Dave, he doesn't know that we have beef, so we have had beef for a long time, and, which is ironic because apparently next week I'll be giving away Megadeth tickets. Um, so I have beef with Dave until somebody tells me I'm not allowed to have beef with Dave and I've gotta give away tickets for him. Um, let's see. Sorry, I gotta delete all these emails or I might miss an important one. I spend half my day deleting junk emails just in case there's an important email in there. So in the before times, back when the Gigantor was a thing, um, Dave Mustaine Megadeth got played all the time in the metal zone, and we were big supporters of Megadeth because we are big supporters of metal, and I was a big supporter of Dave Mustaine. He was in the car with me when KSJO flipped Spanish, and he was very supportive that night. Um, but then we did this contest where we gave away a guitar, and it was like, win Dave Mustaine's guitar, right? So Dave picks up a new guitar off the rack, plays it for a song, and then turns around and goes, "So and so just won this guitar." And then our lucky winner, the listener, would come out and get the guitar handed to them on stage at Gigantor from Dave Mustaine. Sounds really cool, right? We thought so too. So we did this whole big promotion around it. We gave it away. Um, the guy comes out on stage and he says, "Hey, congratulations on winning my guitar. Who'd you win this from?" And the guy goes, "I won it from 1077 The Bone in San Francisco." Gigantor was in San Jose at the time. And Dave turns around and he goes, "Fuck The Bone. They don't play Megadeth. Fuck them." Like, to everyone in the Gigantor, all of San Jose Civic, while this fan is right there winning the guitar from him, from us, and he just, like, embarrassed the fan, talked shit about the station, and then, like, never looked back, and I was like, "Oh, well, you're dead to me now, Dave Mustaine. Go fuck yourself." So, that is what I will continue to think about all things Megadeth until Dave Mustaine calls with some kind of explanation about why he did that, or about how he can't remember it, but he's real sorry that he did. Something like that. I'm not unreasonable. 2 moves in the last year, good gods. Yeah. Hang on one second, I gotta do this thing. It's Guns and Effin' Roses in Paradise City on 1077 The Bone. I'm Nikki Blakk, and Paradise City right now is gonna be Nashville. That's right, 1077 The Bone has your chance to get a trip to Nashville with your airfare, your hotel, your premium tickets to see Slash's Serpent Blues Festival, plus, and this is the big one, access to Slash's soundcheck experience that includes an autographed vinyl and some other cool stuff. And how do you get in on this? It's not that difficult. All you have to do is text the keyword to 95819. Want to know what that keyword is? I'm going to tell you right now. It's PIT, PIT, as in Slash's Snake Pit. Text PIT to 95819 right now. Enter. Okay. Where were we? Twice in the last year. Hot. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Bryn. Wait. Hey. God, that sounds wretched. I'm sorry. I hope you're finding Dallas to your liking and that you know, whatever rebuilding things that you need done are gonna happen there. That is always a rough situation. I know you don't wanna have to talk about it too much on live stream, but feel free to DM me on Instagram. Just you, no one else. I don't have room for DMs. Um, speaking of the snake pit, Carrie King owns 300 snakes. I don't know how many snakes Carrie has anymore. I know that the snakes did not travel to New York when they moved to New York, and that the snakes, at one point, were there snakes at the Vegas house? No, I didn't see the snakes in Vegas either. So I don't know where the snakes are, if they still have them, because, hey, Terry. Aw, thank you. I do love being back on the radio. It's been a surreal experience because when I left in 2015, I absolutely did not wanna leave. There were just circumstances that I could not handle anymore, and when I left in 2015, I planned on coming right back. I thought I would wait out about a year for circumstances to change, and I was actually in the process of trying to get back on in a year about a year later when the company went into bankruptcy and all these other things happened, and it just was not meant to be, and I ended up off the air for 7 years until Chasta reached out Um, I guess I should go back on that, right? First they were hiring for afternoon drive, and then I applied, and then my application just disappeared. Isn't that crazy? The universe conspired for me to not come back yet. And then Shasta hired Joe Hawk, and then and then after she hired Joe Hawk, I kind of like whispered in her ear at the Metallica show, "Didn't they tell you I applied for the job?" And she was like, "You want that job?" She just had no idea, right? We hadn't really communicated about it. She thought I was done with radio and fine with concerts, and I was like, "No, I've always wanted to come back to radio." And then ironically, a year later, when they were hiring for Afternoon Drive, she reached out and was like, "I have that thing you wanted." And by then, I had gotten a new job in concerts. I was road managing Jackson Brown, and I was traveling the world, and I was loving it. And I had finally like stopped missing radio. Isn't that weird? Isn't that what they tell you? Like love happens when you're least expecting it. So I'd finally found a job I thought I could love, and then my original love called back and said, "Hey, you should come back to us." And I did. And at first it was super like nerve-wracking. I was like, "What if I suck now? What if things have changed and I can't hack it or figure this out or whatever?" And then every day that I was back on the air, it was like a day. It was like taking a week off of me being gone. So the longer I've been back, the less it feels like I was ever gone. And honestly, now I forget that I was gone for 7 years. It feels like I just took a long vacation. So thanks, Terry. Appreciate that. It's been an emotional transition. It's like a literal odyssey for me, leaving radio and coming back. So it warms my heart to see that people notice. Um, am I going to hit up any panels at Comic-Con? I like panels, but sometimes they're hard to get into, and I'm not going to stand in line for hours on end to get into a panel. So that said, I will try to get into some panels, but I'm not going to I'm not going to be bummed if I don't. The first couple of years I went to Comic-Con, I didn't go to any panels. For me, it was just the first year. And then a year later, there was this TV show that I loved called The Magicians, and they did panels. So I went to the Magicians panels. And then the pandemic hit. So last year, and then last year it was the strike. So last year there were no panels. They canceled all of them, which I think was just so awful because all the people who were in the panel rooms were all on the convention floor. And it was jam packed. Oh, thanks, Bryn. You know what's funny? The Metal Zone is back Saturday nights at midnight, which I believe is, or excuse me, Saturday nights at 11, which I believe is midnight your time. You're 1 hour ahead, maybe you're 2 hours ahead. I can't remember. Seaweed and I like occasionally will Facebook each other, and I keep saying I need to go down to Santa Cruz for a weekend and just like hang out with him. I miss him very much. Yeah. Cassie, Baby Huey, Lamont Snelly. It was like getting the band back together when I came back. And it felt really good. I wish the Weed Man was here with us to do it as well. Because that would be like the whole family, you know? Yeah, radio, it infects you. It's like a virus. It's like mono. Once you've had it, it triggers a lot of other shit in your life. Oh, radio, it's the best worst thing that's ever happened to me, honestly. Um, thanks, Sherry. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Terry. I appreciate you both. Um, maybe I could get a spot on interview with someone. I don't know what you mean, Kevin. I do interviews. If you're on my YouTube. Yeah. I have been doing interviews. Oh, and Jacob, to your snake question, yes, I have an interview. If you can find the interview where Carrie and I are sitting in a dressing room talking, we talk about his snakes. And since that interview, he has moved out of that house, and I haven't asked him where the snakes went. when they moved out of that house. I did visit with them in Vegas, and there were no snakes at the Vegas house. And then I visited with them in New York, and there were no snakes at the New York house. So I believe that somebody in California must be housing the snakes, or they have given up the snakes. But I'll ask next time I get a chance. Hopefully, I'll be talking to Carrie intentionally and in person at the LA show. We're still working on that. I can't confirm or deny. Interview with someone at Comic-Con. Oh, no. I think that's strictly forbidden. And I looked to see if you could do live videos from Comic-Con, and it specifically says no live feeds. But I think it's very frowned upon to try and get anyone to do an interview at Comic-Con because everything is so rigidly controlled, right? Like they want people to come in, do the panels, get out. Yeah, no, I'd be tackled by security if I tried to interview someone at Comic-Con. You're lucky if you can get a selfie. The bone is cheaper than counseling. So am I, and I give really great advice. If you ever listen to Ask a Hot Chick, you would totally know that. Have I seen the Rob Zombie Alice Cooper tour? Yeah, that was Bone Bash last year. Bone Bash 19 was Alice Cooper, Rob Zombie, Ministry, and Filter, and it kicked ass. You can see the video on my Instagram. Nikki Blakk 666. Just scroll back to last August, I think it was, right? Was that when Bone Bash was last year? August something? Yeah. You'll see it. It was a hell of a party. We had a blast. I got to wear Ryan Roxy's hat. Yeah, we got great video. It's awesome. All right, kids, I gotta get going because it's getting late. Hey, John, do you remember the date? Yeah, Bone Bash rocked. We had a blast. Have I met Alice Cooper? Yeah, absolutely. I met Alice Cooper a few times. One time I was driving him when I was working at Concord Pavilion, and I was wearing a cowboy hat that I had gotten at one of my live broadcasts at Disneyland from the Pirates of the Caribbean. And I pick up Alice Cooper. I'm wearing my cowboy hat because it gets really hot at Concord Pavilion and the sun's beating down on you. And this was ages ago. And he looks up and he goes, "So, nice hat, Nikki. Has someone been shopping at Hot Topic?" And I was like, "Oh, Mr. Cooper, someone went to Disneyland and got this at the Pirates of the Caribbean." And someone is old enough to remember the times before Hot Topic when you had to go to actual specialty shops to get, stuff, spikes and chains and leather stuffs and whatnot. And he was like, "Oh, all right, cool." We had a moment back then, but since then I have, and he's just amazing. So everybody have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. I'm trying to do this weekdays from 3 to 6 as best I can. So pop through and thank you. Appreciate it. 1077 The Bone.